Have you ever needed to lead a meeting but felt unsure how to start confidently?
Many professionals struggle with opening clearly, setting direction, and ending meetings effectively.
A well-led meeting is not about speaking more, but guiding structure and clarity.
Today, you'll learn how to open a meeting, guide the agenda, and close with clear next steps.
These are essential skills that help you sound confident, organized, and professional in any workplace.
If you want to lead meetings more confidently, like this video and subscribe for more lessons.
Okay, now, let's set the context. I'm Jenny, a project coordinator who regularly leads team meetings and stakeholder discussions.
Yeah, and I'm Brian, a team lead responsible for running meetings and ensuring clear communication across departments. Let's start with one of the most important moments, which is how you open a meeting.
A strong opening sets the tone and immediately builds confidence with everyone in the room.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining today's project update meeting on short notice.
Before we begin, I'd like to quickly confirm that everyone has received the updated agenda.
We'll start by reviewing last week's progress and then move on to current priorities.
After that, we'll discuss a few challenges and align on solutions before wrapping up.
We'll aim to keep this meeting within 30 minutes to respect everyone's schedule.
If there are no questions, let's get started with a quick overview of last week's updates.
I'll begin with a short summary, and then we can move into more detailed discussion points.
Feel free to take notes during the meeting so we can capture key ideas efficiently.
Also, if you have questions, please feel free to raise them at the appropriate time.
We'll leave a few minutes at the end to address any remaining questions or clarifications.
If anything urgent comes up, please feel free to briefly raise it so we can address it quickly.
Otherwise, we'll follow the agenda closely to make sure we cover everything within the scheduled time.
Let's begin with a quick check-in to make sure everyone is aligned on the main objective.
Yes, our goal today is to review progress, identify challenges, and agree on clear next steps.
Now, let's look at how to guide the meeting using a clear and structured agenda.
A well-managed agenda keeps discussions focused and prevents meetings from becoming unproductive or unfocused.
Okay, let's move on to the first item on the agenda, which is reviewing the campaign performance.
I'll briefly walk everyone through the key metrics before opening the floor for discussion.
As you can see, engagement has improved significantly, but conversion rates are slightly lower than expected.
Before we continue, does anyone have any immediate questions about these numbers or trends?
If not, let's move to the next point, which is identifying opportunities for improvement.
We'll focus on two main areas today, which are content strategy and audience targeting adjustments.
To keep things efficient, let's limit each comment to 1 or 2 minutes.
That way, everyone has a chance to contribute without extending the meeting unnecessarily.
If a topic requires deeper discussion, we can schedule a separate follow-up session. This helps us stay focused while still allowing important topics to be explored properly later.
Let's also make sure we capture key ideas so we don't lose valuable input during the discussion.
I'll take notes and summarize key points so we can revisit them after the meeting.
For the next section, we'll look at performance gaps and potential areas for quick improvement.
Please feel free to share short, practical suggestions that we can test immediately this week. Let's try to focus on solutions that are realistic and can be implemented within our current resources.
If needed, we can prioritize ideas based on impact and feasibility before making final decisions.
We'll then move into assigning responsibilities so everyone is clear on their next steps.
That will help us maintain momentum and ensure that ideas turn into concrete actions.
If this structure is helping you understand how to lead meetings better, make sure to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more practical workplace English lessons.
During meetings, discussions can sometimes go off track or become too detailed.
That's when you need to step in and guide the conversation back to the main objective.
That's an interesting point, but I think we should come back to the main objective for today's discussion.
Let's park that idea for now and revisit it if we still have time later.
To keep things moving, Let's focus on the key issue, which is improving conversion performance.
Would anyone like to share a quick suggestion on how we can approach this effectively?
That's a great idea, and let's keep it concise so we can hear from others as well.
Thanks for sharing. And let's capture that as a potential action item moving forward.
We can also assign someone to explore that idea further after the meeting.
This way, we acknowledge the idea without slowing down the current discussion.
Let's aim to keep each comment focused so we can cover all key points efficiently.
If needed, we can revisit complex topics in a more detailed follow-up session.
I appreciate the input, and let's make sure we connect it back to today's main goal. That will help us stay aligned and avoid unnecessary confusion or repeated discussions.
That will help us stay aligned and avoid unnecessary confusion or repeated discussions.
If there are additional thoughts, please note them down so we can revisit them later.
For now, let's continue focusing on solutions that directly impact our current priorities.
We'll come back to broader discussions once we've addressed the most urgent issues first.
Thank you for staying focused, and let's move on to the next point in our agenda.
Finally, let's look at how to close a meeting professionally with clear outcomes.
A strong closing ensures everyone leaves with clarity and knows exactly what to do next.
Before we wrap up, let's quickly summarize the key points we discussed today.
We agreed to adjust the content strategy and test 2 new audience segments this week.
We also identified the need to improve conversion tracking for more accurate performance insights.
Brian will coordinate with the analytics team, and I will follow up on content planning.
We'll aim to review progress in our next meeting scheduled for early next week.
If anyone has additional questions, feel free to reach out after this meeting.
I'll also share a summary of today's discussion so everyone has a clear reference.
That will help ensure alignment and reduce the risk of misunderstandings later.
Please make sure to complete your assigned tasks before the next meeting.
If there are any blockers, don't hesitate to communicate early so we can address them quickly.
We want to avoid delays by identifying potential issues as soon as possible.
I'll follow up individually if needed to make sure everyone has the support they need.
Thank you again for your contributions and for keeping the discussion focused and productive.
Have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing the progress next week. Now let's finish with shadowing practice, using longer, real workplace sentences for leading meetings. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining today's meeting to discuss our current priorities and progress in detail. Before we begin, I'd like to quickly walk through the agenda so everyone understands the structure of today's discussion. Let's start by reviewing last week's updates before moving on to the key action points we need to address today. Before we continue, does anyone have any questions or need clarification on what we've discussed so far in this meeting? To keep things on track, let's focus on the main objective and return to other ideas later if necessary. That's a great point, and let's capture it as an action item so we can follow up after this meeting. Before we wrap up, let's summarize the key decisions and confirm the next steps for each team member clearly. If there are no further questions, thank you everyone for your time, and I will follow up with meeting notes shortly.
Leading a meeting effectively is about clarity, structure, and guiding the conversation with confidence.
With practice, you'll be able to open, manage, and close meetings like a professional.
If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and support the channel.
And comment below, which part of leading a meeting feels most challenging for you right now?
Okay, goodbye, and see you in the next lesson.